Lately, there's been a flood of new image editing models like GPT, Flux, Kontext, Qwen, and Nano Banana. It can feel overwhelming with so many choices. Today, I'll cut through the noise by focusing specifically on head and face swap features. This will help you see how these tools differ. I've already shown you 3 head swap methods using Flux Kontext in a past video. This time, I'm showing you a workflow using Qwen and Nano Banana inside UI. Then we'll check out the results and compare them to Flux Kontext. Maybe you are really into Nano Banana right now, but after seeing this, you might stick with Flux Kontext for head swaps. Let me jump into UI and show you. If you just want the comparison, skip to the later part. Okay, this workflow is swapping this woman's head onto this portrait. See this big blue area? That's covering the head we want to swap. Next up, we've got group 3, where we actually isolate the head itself. Group 4 has a node that helps put the head into the right spot. Now we switch focus to editing just this head image. There are solid blue patches around the woman's head we need to handle. We basically tell the image editing models to clean up these blue areas. When that's done, the swap looks finished. You might ask, how did you even get this head image? I won't go deep into the details here because I already showed it step by step in my Flux Kontext video. Check the link in the description if you miss it. It's super helpful. The main things you need are the person mask node. Turn on these options to capture both face and hair automatically. If you only want a face swap, switch the hair option off. There's also the Preview Bridge node. This lets you pop into the mask editor and really fine-tune the head area yourself. See, I expanded it a bit here. Now the head image we get out the other side isn't flawless. Here is basically the hardest thing to cleanly isolate. That's exactly why we need the blue area around it. It gives the AI some space to work with and fix that hair area. Over here on the right, these 3 node groups show 3 different ways to process this edited image. This node, Text Encode Qwen Image Edit, is made specifically for Qwen. It mainly takes 2 things, the image you want edited and a text prompt. Here's our first result. Next group, I threw in a LoRa to help keep the composition and the subject style consistent. And here's what that gave us. Now for the next group, Nano Banana. Heads up, you'll need UI's latest update to see this node. See that little dollar icon? Yep. Using Nano Banana costs a bit each time you generate. UI hooks into it through its own API service. Need help setting up APIs? The description has a guide link. This is the image Nano Banana kicked out. It looks similar to Qwen here, but that's just this one example. We need to look at something else to really see the difference. Alright, let's compare Nano Banana, Flux Kontext, and Qwen using different pictures. And why Flux Kontext is still my go-to? Here's the key thing. Flux Kontext only messes with the area you actually change. Everything else stays pretty much like the original. That's super important. Let me show you. Here's the Qwen image. Let's compare it to the original. See? The whole composition shifted and even the clothes changed. Now look at the Qwen plus LoRa image. This time, the woman is smaller. The clothes stayed pretty similar though. But the hair? Yeah, that looks kinda unnatural. How about Nano Banana? It kept things mostly consistent. True, but the woman's position changed. Another thing, Nano Banana isn't super flexible about output size. You can ask for common ratios, but if your original has an unusual aspect ratio, the output won't match. Zoom into her dress here. Notice how much smoother and less detailed it looks compared to the original? If her position stayed the same, we could probably fix those details in Photoshop or Conv UI. Now look at Flux Kontext. It only changed the head area. Compare the dress details. While details did shift slightly, her position stayed rock solid. That makes it way easier to blend things back together and recover any lost detail. Image quality. Flux Kontext wins here too. Zoom in real close. See how much sharper the Flux Kontext details are? Also, let's check the actual image sizes. Original was 1280 by 1920. Flux Kontext kept it at the exact same size. The Nano Banana image only 832 by 1248. It just can't produce those large sizes. I think its max might be around 1344 at best. Definitely not hitting 1920. Oh, and remember, the Flux Kontext dev model is open source, free to use. That's another big plus for me. Now maybe Nano Banana shines as well, like editing several images at once. We'll have to test that another time. That's it for today. If this helped you out, hit that subscribe button. Catch you in the next video.